Here's a step-by-step guide on how to apply for the Canada Express Entry Program. Step 1. Determine your eligibility. The first step is to ensure that you meet the eligibility criteria for the Canada Express Entry Program. This includes factors such as age, education, language proficiency, work experience, and adaptability. You can use the official Come to Canada tool, available on the Canadian government's website, to assess your eligibility. Step 2. Language Proficiency Test. To apply for the Express Entry Program, you need to demonstrate your language proficiency in either English or French. You should take a language test approved by the Canadian government, such as the International English Language Testing System, IELTS, for English, or Test d'évaluation de français, TEF, for French. Make sure you achieve the minimum required score to be eligible. Step 3. Educational Credential Assessment, ECA. If you completed your education outside of Canada, you will need to obtain an Educational Credential Assessment, ECA, report. This report validates your foreign education credentials and confirms their equivalency to Canadian standards. You can choose one of the designated organizations authorized by Immigration, Refugees and Citizenship Canada, IRCC, to provide the ECA. Step 4. Create an Express Entry profile. Once you have met the language and education requirements, you can create an online profile through the Government of Canada's official website. Provide accurate and truthful information about your skills, work experience, education, language proficiency, and any other relevant details. Make sure you have all the required documents ready before starting the application process. Step 5. Comprehensive Ranking System, CRS, score. After creating your profile, you will be placed in the Express Entry pool. Your profile will be assigned a Comprehensive Ranking System, CRS, score based on factors such as age, education, language proficiency, work experience, and other additional factors. Candidates with the highest CRS scores are invited to apply for permanent residence. Step 6. Receive an invitation to apply, IDA. If you have a competitive CRS score, you may receive an invitation to apply, IDA, during a regular draw conducted by IRCC. IDAs are typically issued to candidates with the highest CRS scores, but the minimum CRS score can vary for each draw. If you receive an ITA, you will have a limited time, usually 60 days, to submit a complete application for permanent residence. Step 7. Submit complete application for permanent residence. Once you receive an ITA, you must gather all the necessary documents and complete your application for permanent residence. This includes personal documents, police certificates, medical examinations, proof of funds, and any other supporting documents as specified by IRCC. Ensure that all documents are accurate and up to date before submitting your application. Step 8. Pay fees and submit application. Pay the required fees for your application, including the processing fee, right of permanent residence fee, and any other applicable fees. Once you have paid the fees, submit your completed application along with all the supporting documents through the online portal. Ensure that you submit your application before the deadline specified in the IDA. Step 9. Wait for application processing. After submitting your application, you will need to wait for the IRCC to process it. The processing time can vary, so it's essential to regularly check the status of your application through the online portal. During this period, IRCC may request additional documents or conduct interviews if necessary. Step 10. Receive confirmation of permanent residence, COPR. If your application is approved, you will receive a confirmation of permanent residence, COPR, document. This document will include information about your permanent residence status, the date of landing in Canada, and any additional instructions. Make sure to follow the instructions provided and plan your travel to Canada accordingly. That's a general overview of the step-by-step process for applying through the Canada Express Entry Program. Remember that the process can be complex, and it's recommended to consult the official Canadian government website or seek professional assistance for accurate and up-to-date information.